Hi everybody, my name is Chloe Quinn. Thank you for coming by to watch me. I actually want to say thank you to Devin Sawyer for inviting me to come over and be a part of this whole author connecting with the readers kind of event. So I'm really excited about being here. And so I don't know if everybody's familiar with me or not, but again, like I said, my name is Chloe Quinn. I actually am a writer. I actually write in the genre of romance. But a lot of times the sub genres for my romance include, sweet romances, fire hot ones, erotic ones, romance suspense, science fiction, fantasy, mystery. So, and I have been known to have some drama sometimes in some of my novels too, so a variety of different things. So even though it's romance, it's still filled with a bunch of different subgenres that I think gives a lot to people, a lot of variety out there for you to enjoy when you're picking up one of my novels. Let's see, how did I get started? Well, I started writing when I was really young, but I will fast forward that real quick and get to when I actually got published for the first time, which was a little bit almost about 8 years ago now. I sent out my novel. I was sitting on pins and needles. Please let me make it. Oh, and then please pick it up. And I was really happy. I waited a couple months because they said the turnaround process was about 3 months, roughly. And I waited about 2 months worth of time. And I found out that, yeah, they accepted my novel. And in fact, they, when I pitched it to them, I let them know that it was going to be a 3-novel book deal thing. So they actually picked me up for the whole for the whole series. And I was really excited about that. And so yeah, so that's how I got started, basically actually publishing my novels. And since then I've been writing a whole bunch of stuff, and I believe I have about 5 or 6 novels out now. I actually do have some that are full length, a whole, big old novel. I do also have novelettes, not novelettes, but novellas. That's what they are. And then I also I have some cute little shorts, and I also, one of my favorite things to do is cook. So I also collaborated with another author to produce a cookbook, and we also host a on Twitter. We also host a Twitter hashtag game that actually correlates with that cookbook called Food Party. So, if you want to know all the links to know, to follow all my links, like I said, I'm Chloe Quinn. ChloeQuinnAuthor.com is actually my website. So you can follow all my links there. I actually have a links page. It is ChloeQuinnAuthor.com/links, and that's where you can find all the links, and I have the link to the hashtag game too. So it's every Tuesday. We love for people to come over and play it. It's awesome. It's just a bunch of fun, a bunch of people just getting together, just sharing their thoughts about whatever the subject is, or if you don't want to talk about the subject, it's always cool too. It's just the whole idea of being able to have a community, especially right now during this time, with everything going on, more interaction with people, even if it has to be via the web like this. It's fun. So that is that. So I kind of got off on talking about Food Party a little bit, but let me talk about what inspires me to actually write. Just basically, I'm one of those people that when I see things, or like I'll watch TV shows, or I'll watch the news, or I'll see other people's like a picture or a tweet or something, and I'm like, you know what? It would be really cool to turn that into a story, because that's how my mind works. It just literally sees something and it's like, I want to know the background of it. I mean, if I, talked a little bit about how I got started, that's kind of how I did. I was interested in knowing a little bit more of, but why did that happen? So I decided, well, since I don't know, let me create. So I did. So that's basically what I do now. When I see a story, I love creative writing, so that's what I did. I just started to make stories that filled in the blanks for me. Of course, I actually love research too. I'm kind of a dork like that. So I actually do find out what the real history is behind something, of course, or the real story. But at the same time, it's kind of cool, it's kind of like a mystery to solve, because I am a mystery girl. I love mystery and crime and stuff like that. So I totally, as I'm putting the picture together, trying to figure out what exactly is the thing that happened, I, try to deduce and do all this, super sleuth stuff in order to find out what it is. So yeah, that's that. So that kind of tells you a little bit about why I write, and kind of also too how I get my ideas and brainstorm a little bit, I guess. I think that answered that question a little bit. What's another question that I get asked? Oh, I get asked a lot about the different degrees of Chloe, which is basically, I'm on a company called Hunter Grant, and basically they have 4 different degrees. Well, for me it's degrees, but 4 different genres basically in the romance genre that we write. So it's sweet, fire, alarm, and magic. So sweet is basically, I know a lot of times it's like, oh, Hallmarky or whatever, but mine are a little bit more like, if you want to read a novel and you want a romance that is romantic and sweet, but yeah, at the same time, you want to know, oh, maybe that they're gonna have romance, have sex, have that kind of stuff. It's not one of my sweet genre doesn't normally have too much. It's more like, oh, and they made love, or they had sex, or something like that. It's not normally the novel that contains all, so many sex scenes. It's more mild and more general audience, I would say, more so. But it's still very hot and sexy, so don't let that fool you. There's still a lot of hot and sexy in there. My fire, however, turns it up a notch, and actually that's where you start to see a little more romance. I mean, not more romance, but a little more sexy, a little more sexual interactions and things like that. So that's what my fire more is like. My erotic, which is what the alarm category basically is, contains more of the, extremely hot, very, they're not, it's not X-rated like some erotic novels are, but it is very, they could be kind of taboo. I do discuss subjects that some people might feel maybe a little uncomfortable about, but you're curious, you want to read it. So those kind of subjects are normally in my alarm. You definitely want to go pick those up. I'm actually going to be releasing a couple new alarms this year. Well, definitely, probably by the end of this year, definitely the beginning of the next year. So, yeah, look for those. And then magic. Well, the genre kind of explains itself. It's literally like the fantasy, the science fiction, the, you can't explain how that happens. It had to be something that was supernatural. That kind of thing is what happens in the magic series. I do actually have one novel that's out there right now that is part of, it's, if you're part of Amazon, Kindle Unlimited. Yeah, Kindle Unlimited, you can actually get that one for free. And again, if you want any of these links, they're all on my website, Chloe Quinn, our author/links, or for like my books, you can always go to chloequinnauthor.com/books. So that's where you can pick those up. And it does include the link to the free novel that is about magic that, basically, well, I'm not going to tell you. It's just, it's kind of a ghost story, but not a ghost story. And it's really cool. You should really pick it up and read it. And again, like I said, if you're part of Kindle Unlimited, it's free to you. And if not, it's only like, I think 99 cents. So It's awesome. It's a good deal no matter what. Let's see, what else? So those are the novels, and that's what they're kind of about. And well, not the novels, but kind of did talk about the novels, but I mean, that's what the 4 degrees are about. Like I said, that's pretty much a question I get a lot of times. Like, oh, wait, you say 4 degrees. And I actually do have a book collection that is the 4 degrees. I have the first one out, Sweet, which is Passion and Season, and that's the first part of the collection. And then eventually when I get all 4 of the books done, I'm going to actually put them in a big compilation all together, so it is the actual 4 degrees all together. So yeah, so that is that. Let's see, what else did I want to push up on here for you guys? There is, oh my gosh, a new cookbook coming out, so I want to talk about that. Oh yes, I want to also talk about, so yeah, new Cookbook 2, Food Party 2 coming out. It should be out by the end of this year, so now you know that. But I wanted to talk about my characters in the book. I do tend to have male-female relationships, just normally featured on one couple. Normally my books are HEA. I do have some that are happy for now, and I do have some that are kind of sad, kind of tragic, because when I was growing up, when I did get into the genre of romance, I did tend to like the different varieties. And again, like I said, I like mystery and I like science fiction and drama. So sometimes those don't always end up the happiest or the best. So yeah, but majority of the time, if you look at my stuff, it's gonna be happily ever after. So I try to do that because I do like the happy ever after kind of ending. So that's that. But my women normally in my book are strong, they're independent, they really are at a point in their lives where they don't really need anything else except for when the love comes around, they realize that was lacking or that was missing. Sometimes they're involved with people, so they think that they have everything going in their lives, and then they find that they don't, because they find their true love, or they find something that just was missing. And I do like to write a lot of times from experience that I had in my life, about people that, I was happy, but then something was missing. And, I like to think that, even though I might not have ran into a romance after, like in my books, that was, happy ever after kind of thing, I still like to think that, like my girls in my books, I made the choice to actually go after the real deal, So basically that's what they do in my books. The men in the books are similar to the women as far as they're very independent, strong. A lot of times people refer to them as alpha male. But again, they're going on in life. They really honestly are not literally looking for anything. And then they meet my heroine in the book and they're just like smitten. And they are like, I think that's what I want. And again, I like the books where people go after what they really want. Like, you have one life, why not just go for what you really, really, truly want to get in life, because, why not, right? So that's what my books are basically like, and my characters, my, a lot of my themes, and so that's what you'll find when you pick up a novel. One of mine, like I said, I have I think about 5 or 6 of them out now. Again, you want the full information, just go over to my website, chloequinnauthor.com/books. It'll tell you all about my books. I have synopsis and different things there. I will let you know that I am writing right now, so I'm going to have a whole bunch of new books coming out. I'm really excited because I'm back in the writing studio. Unfortunately, the last year I didn't have time to do a lot of writing because I was taking care of a sick relative, and recently, unfortunately, I lost that relative, and then also too I had another loss. So it's sad that that all happened, but now it kind of also has inspired me to get back into work and get things going again. And I'm really excited because, again, I have a lot going for you guys. So I think you guys are going to be really excited. Okay, so I'm not going to make this too long. I did want to come by, introduce myself to the people who might not know me, and for all my fans that are out there, hi, you guys. Thank you so much for all your support. I love you guys so much. Again, I do have a YouTube channel, so if you want to hear more about me or stuff that I am doing or up-to-date stuff, I post YouTubes normally every week. I think I might start posting 2 a week, but I know right now consistently there's 1 a week. Normally it comes out on Wednesdays, so I hope you guys come over there and subscribe to that channel and like my video and all that good stuff, because the more people over there, I mean, the better. I really like hanging out with everybody. And again, during this time, you know, it's fun to have something to do instead of just being around the house and going, what am I supposed to do with my time? And, you know, hey, you know, you can binge watch stuff, so why not binge watch some YouTube? But anyway, so I am going to wrap this up. I'm going to say goodbye. I again want to say thank you to Devin for inviting me to come over and be a part of this. And I want to say hi again to all the readers, to all the fans, to everybody who, just like me, loves to read. So thanks for having me, and have a good day, you guys. Bye.